So before we get started, can you please let us know if you can hear us and see us all good? In all our spookiness.
In the chat, please. Can we get a thumbs up? Can you hear us? Please.
Is anyone there?
Is there a delay on Twitch?
Yeah, this is starting to be spooky.
Okay.
Oh, good.
We got
Thank
all
you.
good. That's good. Excellent.
Awesome.
Amazing. Perfect. Thank you, Vigor Monster. Okay then. So we can get started. So first, some introductions. So hello, I'm Rhi. I'm one of the community managers, and as you can see, I love Halloween. So I'm looking forward to this stream, and I am joined by my wonderful and particularly spooky looking colleagues. So I'll let you introduce yourself first.
Yes, so if I may go, then I'm gonna take it over. My name is Sabina, but you may know me as Taylee. I'm also a community manager, and I also enjoy Halloween, or namely fall as a concept. And
I wouldn't have guessed. No.
Yeah. I went a bit of a different directions than you two ladies with my costumes, so but yeah, I do enjoy dressing up, especially for LARPing and stuff, so it's always nice to be a part of Halloween stream.
Thanks.
And hi, I'm Witchy. Some of you may already know me. Currently, I'm a deputy QA lead on Vigor, but for the most part, I am a QA tester. So I hunt down the bugs for you.
Yes. And I love your eye makeup today.
Thank you.
It looks incredible. Okay. Yes, ookie spooky to the nines. Yes.
And I also see an excellent suggestion, PC stream when?
We all know which you don't wanna. Yeah, I don't. You are correct. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like using a controller.
Which he prefers PC, don't you?
I mean, consider the fact that we have a lot of platforms, and for those the controls are different. So if you switch all day, it gets kind of confused. So then you are smashing wrong buttons, and it just happens.
I'm sure you're going to do amazingly though. I'm sure like once we get to playing some games, we're all going to be impressed.
Yeah, I have to say, since I started playing on PC, I don't suck as hard in shooting. Like I'm still terrible. Don't get me wrong, but I was there, you know, on the shooting range, just like it was amazing. Like when I compare it to my performance on Xbox, it's there's a change.
Interesting. I think I prefer console. I'm a console player, so
For anything else but shooters.
okay. Yes. Yeah.
I am a PS5 girly, but for anything else but shooters on a console are much more difficult. So kudos to all of you playing on consoles, especially Switch players.
We're with you.
Okay, so I'll go through a little bit about what we'll be talking about on this stream and what you have to look forward to. So one of the first things that we'll be talking about is about the recent tweaks we made to the game during the recent server downtimes. We'll be going into a little bit about that. Also taking a look at some of the current issues that we have seen that you, the community, are mentioning on our socials. We want to kind of go through those briefly, and also kind of talk a bit about the Halloween update, because we've seen the comments in the chat. Yeah, unfortunately it's still not here, so we'll be explaining a bit about that as well. But we will also be going into some of the fun we've been having on our socials, and a little bit of spookiness that's in the Outlands at the moment as well. And then we'll definitely play some games, so that Witchy can show us her prowess in Vigor. And we'll also be announcing, very exciting, the winner of our creepy cultist contest.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
There were some awesome entries this time, and yeah, like guys, you always bring the big guns for the community competitions. Still remembering and partially recovering from the emote event. So, the anniversary stream, that was also the anniversary contest.
Yes.
With the greetings, that was also amazing. And this time, epic entries once again.
They were incredible.
Very spooky.
And you're dressed appropriately. I feel it's very cult appropriate.
I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah. Feeling cute might sacrifice an Outlander later.
And thank you, Kenzogun, for your message as well. You're loving the streaming and waiting for the winner of the contest. You can look forward to that later in the stream.
Stay
as well.
tuned.
We'll also be taking your questions from the chat as well, and we have some surprises and some news to share later on, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'll just go to this screen. So yeah, we wanted to kind of talk a little bit about the recent kind of tweaks we've made to the game in the recent server downtimes. You may have seen this post that I'm sharing on the screen at the moment of Tony with the ban hammer.
My favourite.
Yeah.
Turning the bad boys into ban boys. Which I thought was like, yes.
What a
stroke of inspiration.
Things we do for content.
and what a content it is. I did enjoy making this video. It was a highlight. And Tony enjoyed the swinging too, so...
Yes, yeah. And it felt kind of more satisfying with all like because we have been going through the reports that you've been sending us and banning people, so yeah, that kind of like swing that he did felt very appropriate for the situation.
And the explosion.
But yeah, we just wanted to kind of let you know that during those server downtimes we made some improvements to the game that should kind of prevent some of the reported exploits that you've been reporting to us on our socials, but we're still working on banning people. We're looking to kind of like refine the anti-cheat system, look into the data, and keep banning people. But for that we need your help as well, which is why we are, like you can see on the screen, the report system, and that is incredibly helpful for us to take appropriate action against the people who are cheating. And it was nice to see on our socials as well that some of the players have been noticing that people who they have seen cheating have been banned from the game.
And I see someone saying that for now I think that you don't ban cheaters. That's incorrect. We do ban them, and it's highlight of my day. No, I mean it's justice.
You get your cup of coffee
with a side of justice, exactly.
What a nice thing to do in the morning, right?
Right. Or in the afternoon before leaving the job, just like.
But seriously, what you guys can do to help us is use the report system. It helps us a lot. It shows us that some players are not playing with the rules that we want them to, and we can then hunt them down much easier than to just, even though we are working on a lot of fixes, there is still a lot of work for us to do, and fighting against cheaters isn't easy in our game or any other. So if you help us out by reporting them, it will just make it faster. And we are also wanting to get rid of them. It's not fun for us anyway, so definitely use that.
100%.
Yes.
And are we able to show maybe on the screen?
I have to play.
Okay.
I have to play a game to be able to show you how to report someone.
Yeah. So we'll make sure to do that later when we do playing some games.
Because maybe for some of you who don't know, you cannot report anyone just like that. So people are not reporting anyone because they are mad that they got headshotted. But for our game, you have to play with the people, so you are able to report someone after the match, or sometimes even inside. For example, for elimination, then you can actually vote them out if you agree with the team. So there is multiple options for you.
Yeah.
And we also do have a short tutorial about how to use the report system, so maybe our lovely moderators can put that into the chat. I'm not sure if they have the link ready, but maybe they can find it and share it. Please.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Yeah, it's the one that Forsythia did before she left.
Yes, yeah. I miss her.
Me too.
Very much.
I think we all do.
But yeah. So that's what we've been doing during the recent server downtimes to kind of tackle the cheaters. So we also wanted to talk a bit about the known issues that are affecting the game, because I've seen comments and posts on our socials and our groups about certain bugs that are affecting players at the moment, ones that we're currently looking into and investigating. So thank you for posting about them, and yeah, please do keep reporting them to us. But we also wanted to kind of let you know that we are aware of them, and to kind of like give a bit more information, particularly about the Halloween update. Just wanted to do that during this stream. So yeah, in terms of the known issues, we know that the map cannot be opened in spectator mode, and that the consumable plans are missing from the store on Xbox and Switch. And I've seen some messages as well in the chat about the audio issues. I can see that in Twitch chat. That's something that we're continuing to look into.
Yes.
Clips are very helpful when
Definitely.
reporting bugs. Maybe you could explain a little bit about the kind of info that we need when people report bugs to us.
So what helps us the most, we currently use Feedback Tracker, so we will go into that a little bit more later, I think. But if you are writing down a post to a Feedback Tracker or to our community managers, the most helpful things for us is a video snippet, if you have any, and any kind of things you were doing before the issue occurred. So, hey, I was using this specific consumable on this map and something happened to me. Here you have a clip and this is the description. That is the biggest help you guys can do for us. Be specific, share the type of console or a PC you are using. Any kind of details that you have about your setup will be also very helpful. And so we can look into that more and try to resolve it as soon as possible.
Definitely. Thank you. Info like that is really helpful for things like the audio issues, because we know that many of, like, you've kind of noticed that they're being caused by explosions, and that's causing like muffled audio, and then it's not coming back. So that's why kind of clips and what you were doing before is really useful, so that we can kind of try to get to the root of the problem. We've also seen that some of you are experiencing error 0. For that, knowing what you were doing before in the game is incredibly helpful in case it was being caused by a certain...
For example, if you were just randomly kicked to splash screen with error 0, that's an important piece of information. Also, if it happened, for example, after we did an update, that will also really help us. Currently, you can see your player ID in What's New screen. So if you want to share it with us, that would also be really helpful. So we can, for example, check your account if there is everything okay, and to see basically if there is something suspicious for us.
Thank you. Yeah. In terms of the crashes as well, we know that towards the beginning of the season there were crashes on PlayStation that was connected to the loadout presets, which we took steps to fix. We know that some players are still experiencing crashes, so as much info as you can provide us about those that we've mentioned, like what you were doing beforehand. Clips would be really helpful.
Sometimes clips can be harder with crashes, because, for example, some applications will basically stop the recording for the game if the game stopped, but there are other systems you can use for this that are not dependent on the game running, so you can definitely look into those. I'm not gonna share any specific ones, but it's pretty easy to Google. So if that's giving you trouble, maybe look for another recording option. But definitely sharing any details on what was happening, if you were in a match, if you have any specific pointers of, like, I think it might be caused by this. It's all incredibly important information, and if you share it with us, you help us a long way.
And I've seen a comment in the chat about hit registration. That's also something that our team is looking into. So yes, clips of that is incredibly helpful. So
definitely.
Yeah. And kind of relating to people getting in touch on our socials. Those of you who are here for the last devs or think it was the last it was the dev stream before that when Anjanette announced her departure from the team. So now we're currently 2 community managers. So I know that kind of means that our responses are not as fast as they were before. But sometimes, like when you post things on our socials, clips or reporting bugs, we still see it. We kind of go through our socials and we do kind of collect those and pass them on to our team. So even if you might not be getting a response, it's just because we're so busy, but
yes.
we do appreciate them and we do collect them and pass them on. So
I mean, we did say this previously on our socials that it's not physically possible to respond to everyone just because of the sheer volume of messages that we receive on a daily basis. But we do try to respond to the people who are like, you know, maybe actively suffering and we might have a fix, or people that just are looking for some information. But if it's just a bug report, we might just yoink it. You know, just download the video, pass it to the devs, and, you know, get on the job of the investigating the bug rather than discuss it. So there's that. But it is definitely seen, and thank you for everyone who takes their time to report this, because it is a big help.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Then, relating to reporting bugs, we have the feedback tracker, which you can find in the changelog for 20.0, but also on the contact us page, there's a section for reporting bugs. I'll ask the moderators to share the links for those, please, so that players can access them. And then find, like, one of the other known issues that's related to this stream, as it's the Halloween stream, is the Halloween update. We switched that off towards, it was about the middle of this month, shortly after we kind of launched it, because we realised that it was causing crashes on Xbox Series S, so we had to switch the update off for everybody. Maybe Witchy, you could talk a little bit more about it.
With great sadness, we will not be able to bring back Halloween for this season. I know it might look like an easy fix for you guys, but sadly it doesn't work that way, and there are, like, the whole process of us releasing an update is quite lengthy. I cannot really share much of details because of NDAs, but the thing is, even if we fix something, it takes a while for us to process it and get it ready for all the platforms, and consider we have quite a lot of platforms to work on. So we really appreciate you guys letting us know about the Halloween crash. We were able to turn it off so it doesn't affect players. Sadly, we are also missing the Halloween, but we will have to stay ready for the next year then. It's sad.
It is.
We were all, like, the whole dev team was really looking forward to that. Sadly, things like this still happen.
Yeah.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it.
Same.
Spookiness, yeah.
Especially for the new map. I will say that makes me incredibly sad, but things like these just happen.
I mean, the new map is pretty spooky, like by itself, and with the Halloween update, it was pretty lit with pumpkins.
But maybe because I wasn't on a stream for some time, so guys, let me know how are you liking the new map, because I think it's incredible. I think our level designers did incredible job on that, and I want to know what you feel, how you feel like, and what do you think about the new map. So if you have any feedback on that, I would love to see it.
Speaking of maps, maybe we could head over to play some matches and take
let's
some
go.
questions from the chat as well. So I'll just go here.
What do we do?
Wait, I'm gonna show you my badass outfit first. Look at that.
Hey, looking snappy.
Right?
Yes.
So, everyone looking for a rematch, let's do shootout then.
Those are some fighting words, Witchy. We will be there with you in spirit.
It's okay. It will be fun.
You got this.
I see a comment about the new map being awesome. People responding to
Oh
your
yeah,
question.
that makes me so happy.
Yes.
I really like the spooky vibes and the different places for us testing the map, because that's quite a lengthy process. It takes a lot of time for QA and level designers to cooperate. And it was really interesting to see how the map was developing over time. And the final product is just...
It was really nice to see in the Creepy Cultist contest, like, people playing with different elements of the map around, like, the tree area. It was...
The tree is amazing.
Speaking of tree.
Okay, what's that gonna be about?
No, I just remembered the Creepy Cultist contest and some people specifically mentioning the tree location. Pretty spooky, if you ask me.
Very spooky.
I wasn't heading anywhere important with that remark, I'm afraid. I did saw some interesting question on Twitch, but I completely lost it. I think it was about whether we will get a specific date when the current season will end. We will not be sharing it now, but there will be the season countdown, as you're used to. It will be 10 days before it's launched, so stay tuned. And I think it's also worth mentioning that in November we still have 2 double XP events to look forward to. We've just had one, but we can confirm that there will be 2 more coming next month, so we can get some more XP in to help with that battle pass grind.
Oh yeah.
And we also have the Booster Apocalypse for shootouts coming this weekend, so it'll be starting on the 1st of November, so this Friday, ending on Monday the 4th of November. So you can get up to 33% off boosters in shootouts, so you can look forward to that this weekend.
Ooh, and it's on.
I forgot it's Kirsten. That will okay. Are you guys also very picky about your controller settings? Because I am, and this is pure pain and suffering.
I sometimes adjust them. It never helps. So
I figured out the settings on most of my controllers, but sometimes like taking a different controller, for example, or like streaming controller is completely different. Just jam. Where is everyone?
come out and play.
Right?
They're all hiding.
Witchy won't hurt you.
Oh, they will hurt me and my feelings, but you know,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's okay.
It's okay.
That's the point.
Fun will be had. Okay, but where is everyone though? Like, oh, there. Oh no.
Nice. Okay,
I'm
cool
just gonna
spooky outfits.
check the chats, see what kind of questions we have.
Hmm. Are we seeing something interesting?
So, I see a question about the
No.
noob shield.
Not again. There's no noob shield. I mean, what else can you say?
We don't have any special assists.
I mean, look at me. There is no noob shield. If there was, I would be winning. Duh. I think you guys are sometimes thinking we are doing all those crazy things in the background, but it's usually way more simple.
Yeah, like the raincoat just scored a lucky headshot. Literally, it happened to me when I was a newbie too, right?
Oh yeah.
I killed someone. I have no idea how I killed the person until this very day.
That happens a lot though. Even on playtests for us, like some of the kills are very. Have I recorded this? I hope I did, cause no one would believe me otherwise.
At one point, I killed someone, and I closed my eyes just before. Because I was startled by him appearing there, so I just went,
You're like, oh!
and he died somehow. I hit him.
Nice.
It worked. Yeah.
I'm also seeing a question about crafting plans in not dropping from crates. So crafting plans you can find in higher rarity crates.
Yes, and I think for a long time we kind of changed the drop rates, but that has been out there for a lot of seasons now. So you shouldn't see anything new. We haven't touched it for a long time, as far as I know. But
I see a good message. Maybe if you finally fix the hit registration problem, there will be no more noob shield messages. That's wishful thinking. The noob shield messages have been there since well before I've joined, and they will be here always, because I don't know, like at some point people were texting this to us on social media, and I started doubting myself. I literally was like, you know, what if I went up to someone when I was new and I was like, so we don't have noob shield, right? And everybody was like, no, we don't. Like, it's not a thing, it's not a feature. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, it's a convenient explanation for why you got smoked by a new person.
Well,
I said what I said. Like,
sometimes players also get lucky. Like,
yeah.
That also happens.
Sometimes they are super skilled at shooter games on
sometimes
on consoles.
It can be. Yeah.
Right, it's transferable from other games, not just Vigor. So they might be new to Vigor, but they are not new to killing people with a gun.
Definitely.
In game.
Nice hiding play. Oh no!
Being sneaky.
What a hiding spot.
And I've also seen a question about someone saying they've heard crafting plans is coming next season. Is this true? Bulk crafting. I've heard bulk crafting is coming next season. Is this true? No. We know that bulk crafting is being requested by the community, so it's something that we're continuing to look into whether it can be a possibility. So maybe in the future, but not next season.
Yes.
Can we remove slow mode so we can build pyramids?
Okay.
Pyramids. Would you mind elaborating on that? Like,
What kind?
What kind of pyramids? Like a... Yeah. I don't know, it was just a funny question.
And I've seen a comment as well on YouTube about someone noticing tongue twister there. Noticed in eliminations that when he shoots someone, he gets a blood spray but no damage. That sounds like a hit registration issue. So
very much so, and we are looking into that.
Yes, yeah. So as you mentioned earlier, any clips that you can send our way through the feedback tracker would be very much appreciated.
Definitely. Haha.
Nice.
Thank you. I did not believe in myself, and it happened anyway.
We believe in you, even if you don't. We are here for you.
Thank you.
Emote pyramids.
What? Okay, I don't understand.
Me neither. But thank you for the suggestion. Probably not, but thank you.
So I have a more Halloween-related question for you both.
Okay.
Do you have maybe like a favourite horror game or favourite kind of like horror movie that you enjoy kind of playing or watching?
You know what? I don't really Okay.
Aww.
Can you maybe
Wait,
try
what?
to flip with it a little bit? Audio?
Is that
Maybe. Can you guys hear us?
is that working?
Hello?
What? What's up?
Spooky noises. Okay.
It's working again. Okay. Good.
Okay, maybe something.
Like, we were having audio issues at the beginning, so
Sorry?
maybe it's related to that. But thanks for letting us know. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry, it can sometimes happen, especially with the.
Woman was whispering. What?
Okay, I mean it can happen, especially
Okay.
with the OBS that we're using for streaming.
Yeah.
I have mentioned it on like previous streams that we have like a bunch of monitors in here, a bunch of different keyboards, bunch of
Yes.
different stuff, camera and stuff. So it can act weird
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope it's not gonna bother us anymore.
I think it's
Do you
gonna
want
be
me to
fine.
play another game?
I'm thinking maybe we could briefly.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh,
I
about to
forgot.
suggest.
report system. It's report
So-
system time.
It is report system time. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna report anyone, but I'm gonna show you how to. So if you open options after you played a match with someone you think was cheating, remember their name. You will see it in your reward screen. You will usually, like for encounter, you will see who killed you. So if you feel like, hey, this player wasn't really, playing with the rules, you can, after you're back in shelter, go into options and there is a tab, last played with. And here you will basically select a player and you can report them for specific things. Ideally, report them if they are cheating, report them for cheating, so we can easily filter that. But if they have negative attitude or, they were AFK, intentionally dying, you can report them for that as well. The filter helps us to see what the player was doing that was suspicious, and it's the easiest way for us to ban cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely help us by doing that. For once you've chosen the player and the thing you are reporting them from, you will just hold. For me it's A because I'm playing on Xbox right now. It will be a different keybind for you, but you will just hold it and it will send a report for them to us. So definitely the way to go.
Thank you for sharing that. Amazing.
I almost forgot about it.
Maybe whilst we're kind of like before we go into another match, maybe I can kind of like briefly talk about some of the spooky stuff we've been doing
Sure.
for Halloween recently. Because we know that whilst there's no Halloween update, we've been trying to bring the spooky vibes, both with this stream, but also on our socials as well. So some of you may have noticed that there was a scary troll day recently. I have no recollection of that. I was just, all I last remember, I was just kidnapped, taken somewhere, there was just darkness, I had no idea what was going on, absolutely no idea.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It was a fun little break
Yeah.
though. We had a nap.
It was, the responses were interesting though, so thank you for entertaining the trolls on that day. Their responses were pretty, yeah. It got dark.
It got unhinged.
Yeah.
So
Halloweeny.
yeah, it was a nice little treat.
And we also had the National Movie Day where we were talking about some of your favourite horror movies. That was really great, and we found some new horror movies that we didn't really know about before.
Which ones?
So, I need to remember the name of it, but it was a Clive Barker movie from like the 80s about like
Okay.
it was like some kind of like Irish like monster or something like that.
Irish monster.
It was like
Okay.
something
Interesting.
something Rex. I can't remember the first word of it, but I was like, I've not heard of that one before when I saw it.
Interesting.
So yeah, and there was like obviously The Shining and lots of good, kind of classic horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm
it was
not
great.
sure. I'm not sure how much was audible from like my response to from the horror movie question.
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't watch horror movies that much. It's mostly just zombie movies.
Oh, okay.
And I loved that people were mentioning like the 28 days later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 28 weeks later, and there's the new movie coming up, the 28 years later, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yes. Yeah.
That was nice. A fellow zombie horror movie fans.
We had a question in the
the
chat
comments.
earlier as well about like zombie mode when.
Oh no, please no! I don't want to be testing that. No, thank you.
You'll just be hiding like under your desk for like
Basically.
all the time when it's in.
I will. It will make me sad again about talking about Halloween mode for our game, but for maybe some veteran players will remember that on Halloween there are sometimes very spooky sounds happening all over the encounter maps, and for me that part, like testing those a while ago, that was so scary, and I don't want to do that again.
Especially when you're like last one in the office.
Oh, that happens
in the evening, you know, and then you hear the door.
Yes.
And since
like,
since for us the time changed, it's very dark very soon.
Very dark.
So like it's 4 here, and we are sitting in the darkness in the office and testing Halloween. That was the scariest part ever.
I see a message about the Halloween from Sin. Even though things happen, and as adults we must accept that, we aren't off the hook about the Halloween event, and next year we have to go above and beyond for Halloween.
Yes.
We couldn't say it better. Absolutely agree. There should be something cool happening next Halloween. We have to do that to compensate for this year.
I love Halloween, so yeah, going above and beyond.
Definitely.
I think that's my usual Halloween.
We have to lobby.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, it was a shame that we couldn't have Halloween next year, but yeah, there's always future years, and yeah, there's
like
also
pumpkin throwing. Can we just please make pumpkin throwing a thing for next year?
I would love that.
Okay, I don't believe a tomato will end you, but a pumpkin definitely will.
Exactly. Have you ever had a pumpkin thrown at your head? Like it's just the sound of it, just the plop.
Be very satisfying.
Oh my.
And if you wanted to kind of bring some Halloween vibes to the Outlands, we also have our cosmetics. Some of them were being modelled earlier on. But there's also the Hell Rider of Vengeance pack, which is very cool. Maybe you could talk a bit about that.
I can.
I'll take it back.
Should
to
we
the
maybe do
gameplay.
another game? Do we have time for
Yeah,
that?
definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
But for the new pack, I wanna know if you noticed the little peekaboo that is happening in the pack, because I think our technical designers outdid themselves, and it's something very cool, and I really like it. So let me know if you have spotted that, because it's not that easy to catch, but once you know it's there, you will know, and I think that was an amazing surprise and Easter egg. So I'm gonna just show you, but look for the surprise. Let us know if you've seen it.
Yes, yeah, it is really cool. Okay, so I think we.
And I'm gonna.
Do
Do you want me to jump?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Cool.
What would you like to? Ooh, there we go.
Elimination, of course.
Nice.
And it's on my run. Lovely.
It's a pretty one.
And I've seen the question about the Christmas event. So we know it's 8 weeks away, but will there be a Christmas event? Yes, we're currently making plans to bring some, Christmassy like snow. Like it's just gonna be so cute.
It's gonna be cozy.
Yes,
It's gonna be really cozy.
Yes. Yeah.
But we're still in the fall. Even though supermarkets would like you to believe otherwise.
True.
Still.
I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of being shoved Christmas decoration when it's not even end of October.
It's
Let
October.
me enjoy my spooky season, god damn it.
And like halfway through November, it's still like fall vibes, you know.
Absolutely.
Just
And you're, as we can see from your costume.
yeah, all in due time. I do love Christmas. Just maybe start serving it to me like as December approaches, not before.
I don't mind November, but like second half. Because if it's even before Halloween, it's like, really, is that really necessary? No, it's not. Oh, a lobby. Okay, so let's do that, and let's do
Boost,
all
boost,
of
boost.
that. Boost, boost, boost.
Should we maybe move to the spooky cultist
Yes, I think
competition, or is it not yet time? Because
not yet time. I think we'll play the match and then we'll go into it. I know that you're excited
I am.
about
Yeah.
the cultist contest. We also have an explanation of the emoji pyramid, in case you're wondering what that was about.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
No emoji pyramids for you.
but you learn something new every day. Beautiful. Emoji pyramids are beautiful. Don't do that though.
Nope. Let's go.
I've seen a comment about the things in the game, about us fixing things, saying that we're aware of the problems, we're not fixing it. We are working on bug fixes. Some of them take longer than others, some of them are more complex than others, but it's things that our lovely QA team are continuing to look into, and yeah, we're doing our best to fix them. But
Oh, look at that, it's snowing.
It's because we talked about Christmas.
What did we just talked about? Oh,
Hello.
Maybe players in the chats, like maybe you can let us know what your plans are for Halloween. Whether you're going to be watching some scary movies, carving some pumpkins, terrorizing the Outlands. Feel free to let us know.
Terrorizing the Outlands is the correct answer.
Yay.
Aw, crazy how the devs still look pretty even with scary makeup on.
Oh, cute. Thank you.
Who said that?
That was love and peace.
Well, love and peace to you too. Thank you. Probably eating mushrooms. Well,
I mean,
that's a plan. I do enjoy mushroom soup.
we are from Europe. Mushroom picking here is a thing. You know.
It's a national sport.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Fry them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
It's your ticket to a Czech citizenship.
You have to eat a fried bedla if you want
True.
to apply for Czech citizenship.
True, true.
Just slap that bad boy of a mushroom on a pan in some butter, some cumin.
I'm thinking of the first time that I saw people mushroom picking when I first moved to...
What did you think of it?
I was partly confused because they got on the bus with a basket full of mushrooms at 10 o'clock in the morning and a beer.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
a saying, yeah.
okay.
It's not day drinking when you're picking mushrooms, like before or after, or during.
I've seen a comment on Facebook about crossplay. So they said no PC crossplay with only PS and Xbox. So we are working on crossplay. So we're looking to have full console crossplay later this year, and we are looking to have crossplay, like PC included in the crossplay, but there will be the option to we're working on the option to have it like switched off between PC and console if you don't want to play that way.
Yes.
I'm gonna be a nice person. I'm gonna let them choose and then buy a ticket.
Very nice. Very demure.
So they don't have to spend the crowns. And then I forgot to choose. Oh well, life happens.
I get to see. I like the mushroom conversation on Twitch.
Is mushroom picking a thing for the place you live? I wanna know. Let us know what do you do instead in the fall season. No,
Oh.
I'm not gonna show you anything because you're gonna snipe my team.
There's also a question from DJ Spencer. Can we expect the Christmas update to be released on a Wednesday instead of a Friday to avoid an issue similar to the Halloween update? I think this was mentioned by Tony on the previous stream that it's definitely something that we've learned from.
Absolutely.
Like releasing an update on a Friday because we know that there was then issues over the weekend that were not resolved until the Monday. So it's definitely something that we'll be keeping in mind for the future to try and avoid it.
Yeah, it might not be a Wednesday specifically, but it's definitely not gonna be Friday afternoon. We can promise you as much. Lesson learned.
Definitely.
And there's also a question about the crosshairs. Will we get crosshairs back on scoped guns, or is that done for? So we've seen the comments and feedback from you Outlanders in the community. So thank you for sharing that feedback on like that you're missing the crosshairs and the rifles. It's something that we're looking into because whilst we released the weapon overhaul and there were changes to the gunplay, we were also kind of like monitoring to see how people kind of react to things. So yeah, it's not necessarily done for, as you said. We're going to be looking into it. Yeah.
Oh, it's the last one.
Come on, Kakashi, you can do this.
You can do this. We believe in you.
Carry us to victory.
Oh no!
God damn it! Almost.
I think I remember last year when we had the Halloween dev stream, it was actually on Halloween.
I think it was.
Yeah. I think it was also us again.
Yes.
It was.
It was us.
It is our year anniversary.
And you were wearing the exact same thing, I think. No, that's a good thing. Like it's an amazing outfit.
I'm just obsessed with gore and trying to look like a vampire.
You look like you just enjoyed the snack.
Just a little snack. Yeah. Definitely didn't get any revenge on the scary trolls for locking me up.
Oh no. Nice headshot. A really nice headshot.
The sick crew was asking, can we have a skin with long dreadlocks?
Oh my. Do you want to?
I think some of the designers would like that.
Yes,
Maybe.
true. Yeah, that's a good point. We'll have a think about it. We'll chat with our team.
We'll let them know about the suggestion.
I would really like a troll hair option.
Oh hell yeah.
That would be amazing.
Just different colors, you know.
Yeah.
Changing colors based on your mood.
No, based on the trolls we have.
Yeah, but like based on your mood, it will be a different troll.
yeah.
Like, am I feeling
suave today?
Am am I feeling like icy, snowy?
So how are we doing with the elimination?
Yeah. I am rooting for my team, but we are. This round was not it.
It's going.
It's going, definitely.
More feminine cosmetics. Another excellent suggestion. We
Always.
are lobbying about this, and I'm hoping something cute. Something, you know, demure.
Yes, yeah. It's the feedback that we know that we've been getting on our socials for a little while, so yeah, it's something our team is aware of and looking into what we can do.
Like something as we are wearing, maybe? Like your dress?
Imagine me just running around the Outlands just with this makeup.
I know they are there.
And there's also a comment on YouTube by Draco saying I'm getting more crashes than any other season when I play on PS5.
Ooh, okay. If you let us know anything regarding the crashes and maybe your player ID, that would really help us. Maybe if you have, you know, specific things that happened before the crash, definitely share that with us so we can look into it more.
Yes, definitely.
Oh no.
And there was the feedback trackers that were sent earlier in the chat as well, which you can use to report any bugs or crashes that you're experiencing.
There is this one last person that we need to hunt. I see.
Oh, sorry. Let me
Okay.
shift.
And there's a comment in Twitch chat about like missing crosshairs is fine, the PC buttons are worse. If you could share a bit more info about how the PC buttons are worse, that'd be really valuable feedback. So feel free to leave it in the chat and we can pick it up, or we can sorry.
I agree.
Yes, yeah. So please do let us know. So I think after we've finished up this match, we can go on to the Creepy Cultist contest.
Maybe we can even start since it's
Maybe we
already
can
getting...
cut off because this can get very long.
True, that's a good point. Okay. So, are we ready?
Oh yeah, I was born ready.
Okay. So, as some of you may know, we had a Creepy Cultist contest throughout this month of October. We wanted to know what your theories were about the cult of Eikevyen, and the winner with like the best theory or like kind of like lore almost about the cult.
Short story, you know.
Yes, yeah, they would win booster ticket prizes. So we've been reading through your entries and they were all so good. There's like so much talent in terms of like
Delightfully spooky.
creative writing. Yes. We had all sorts from like the mannequins being involved in like cult rituals. We had one entry that was like ingredients or like instructions for how to do the rituals at the tree, how children were running the cult. That was an interesting one as well.
Children of the Forest.
Yes, yeah, and spirit animals
Oh,
as
really?
well.
Yeah.
We've
I really enjoyed the one with that mentioned like a shadow cult.
Yes.
They were even like writing everything in like the names of things in Norwegian, which
Nice.
I was unable to pronounce. It was like Sige, something like that. Is that something? I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but
You're
it was
gonna
like
upset the gods.
like a shadow clan, you know, living in the shadow valley, and it was a lot of talent, a lot of creativity showcased.
Yes. Absolutely. So, we have a little surprise in terms of this. Whilst we said on our website with the rules about the contest that there would be one winner, we decided that there would also be a runner-up who would also be receiving a few booster tickets.
Yes.
There's a reason for that, which we'll go into a bit later on. But for now, we can focus on the contest. So, are you ready? Ready to announce the runner-up?
I think yeah,
Okay.
I think
Drum
so.
roll.
Drum roll. No, you play. Don't die.
So, our runner-up for the Creepy Cultist contest was Frog Warrior 7. So well done. Maybe, Sabcha, you could talk a bit about why this was,
Maybe.
like, why, like, what you
Do we have
liked about it.
Do we have it here?
We do.
We
So
do have it
it's-
here. Amazing.
We have
I'm
it
gonna
printed out
grab
ready.
this. So this one was a bit special because it was actually a poem, and I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned it, but I do really enjoy poetry and like little rhymes, little games, puns. So this one really spoke to me, and even though it didn't win in the end, we really wanted to acknowledge this for being just cool, because it has the spooky vibes. It has like once again a lot of Norwegian words, so I'm not sure if I should like read the parts that include them, but I think maybe I can do like 2 verses or something, not too much.
Yes, what we'll be doing is we'll be sharing the runner-up and the winner online so that you can like fully enjoy them. We'll read a bit of it now and then you can like properly soak it up when we've uploaded it. So yeah, why don't you give them a little taste?
Yeah, I think so. Where will I start? I think maybe in the beginning would be a good place. So, beneath the moon's pale, ghostly light, on Norwegian Mount, dark as night, stands a camp with whispers chill, Velmur's dread upon the hill. In the heart of Skige's grasp, Mork clan gathers, shadows clasp. Ancient rites they dare not speak, on Friktfjell's peak the spirits seek. Runes carved deep in wood and bark summon forces cold and dark. Fires burn with eerie glow, casting shapes that creep and grow. I think that's enough.
For now.
For now. We will share the rest.
Like fully online.
And I think this really encapsulated the vibe that we
Definitely.
were going for.
Yes.
So
100%.
it was basically my idea to have a runner-up, and I'm glad I got to push this.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for
Yes.
writing this. It was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll be sharing some booster tickets with you.
Okay.
Good job,
Yeah.
Frog Warrior.
Well done. And now I think we can go on to the winner.
Absolutely.
What we really liked about this entry is that it was very kind of atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
We felt like it was almost like you could find it in one of the cabins, maybe like in Reykjavik. It just suited it really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll reveal the winner. We ready?
Yes.
Okay. So the winner of the Creepy Cultist contest is, and I hope I pronounced your name correctly, I apologise if not,
Your best.
Raphael Schuchter.
Hey.
Nicely done.
Good job, Raphael.
Definitely. So there'll be booster tickets coming your way as well. We'll be getting in contact with you by email, and also Frog Warrior 7 will get in touch by email as well. Maybe you could read out, like,
should I or do you want to do this one?
I'll let you. I feel like
Okay.
you're very...
Okay, I'll try. I'll try my best, but as you can see today, my English is
If you want to, I can do it.
escaping. I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot. In the remote village of Reykjavik, they say the roots of the elder oak dig straight to hell. The tree stands in the village center, its branches twisted like clutching fingers, bare of leaves but draped with tattered ribbons, bones and odd charms. The cult, known as the Children of the Oak, gathers here every autumn equinox when a thick, unnatural fog smothers the village, trapping everyone inside. The cult members, clad in heavy cloaks and hooded to hide their identities, chant in low murmurs beneath the tree's dark canopy. The branches sway with their rhythm, though there's no wind. Then, from the mist, shadowy forms emerge, figures barely human, with elongated limbs and hollow eyes. They press closer, circling the oak, their whispered wails merging with the chanting. Some say these figures are the spirits of the vanished, bound forever to the tree. I think
Yes.
that's enough.
We'll fully put it online for everybody to enjoy, but that kind of like gives
Stay
the
tuned.
flavour. It is excellent. Yes. So well done again, Raphael. Round of applause. We'll be in touch. And thank you again to everyone who entered. It was, it was so fun reading through them, and it really put us in like spooky Halloween mode. So thank you. And now we have one more announcement piece of news for you to share. So I'll probably hand it over to Sabcha to tell us a bit about this.
Yeah, so we do have a bit of, for some definitely, or I hope, maybe a sad announcement. I will be leaving the team. Unlike Forsythia, who pursued some other endeavors professionally, I will be taking some time off to address some of my personal and health issues that I have been struggling with this year. And I'm very sad to be leaving at this time because it's been a ride this season, especially with the PC release and everything around it. But it's time to take it a little bit slow, slow down, listen to the body, and heal completely. Maybe some people might notice that I have pulled back a little bit in the past few months. It was because I was sick rather frequently, and while I'm set to make full recovery, absolutely, it's time to, listen to the body, have a little bit of a break, maybe go offline for a little bit, because it's been an amazing job to get to do this, and the way you accepted me as a community manager, I much appreciate it. And who knows, maybe I might come back one day, but for now it's time to take a break.
Heal.
You're gonna be very much missed. I'm going to
That's
show
true.
this
I will miss
slide
this.
to embarrass you slightly.
I will. No. God damn it! I don't even know of these pictures. Where have you get those?
But you might recognise Anjanette in one of them.
Oh my god!
You're building a snowman.
That's Anjanette
I love
Goodbye's
snowman.
party. That's an Anjanette Goodbye's party. And that's Herman the Killer, his first stream. Oh my god! And the snowman.
The snowman is great.
Oh my
missed.
god! I don't even know that you have the one on the left bottom. Like I didn't. Where is that from?
That was a sneaky picture.
It's from
Okay.
it's from the relax room, right?
Yeah, I guess it's where we take our lunches.
Yeah, that's
isn't
the
It is.
lunch group.
Just
It is.
thank you. This is super cute.
Thank you.
It's random pieces of lore.
You-
The snowman building, the lunch taking, the streaming.
You've been a wonderful community manager and colleague, so
I did my best.
you're amazing, and thank you. And as you can see from the messages in the chat, people miss you too.
I know. No, I'm not gonna cry fully because it has been said before that I'm an ugly crier. So
No.
I'm not gonna do that. But I will be very much super thankful for this opportunity
Yes.
because it's you can't even like explain how it is. This job. It's not just a job, it just becomes a part of you in a way, because if you want to be good at it, you have to connect, you have to care,
Yeah.
you have to dive deep,
You do.
you have to go through the bad, through the ugly, but through the nice too, you know. You get to experience a sense of community, because that's what we have around Vigor.
We
But
do.
I've said it before, Vigor is not just a game, Vigor is a community. It's made by the people who made it. It's it's made by
There
people.
we go with the crying.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just thank you everyone for having me, and yeah, I don't know. I guess there's nothing smart coming from my mouth from this point on. I thank you.
But yeah, we're gonna miss you.
You will carry
Yeah.
the
It will
CN
just be
torch.
me. Yes, yeah.
So
So if like things get a bit kind of like delayed responses on socials, you'll know that it's because it's me who's the community manager at the
Yes.
moment. So
please
Yeah.
be patient.
yes.
We do sometimes ask for it in the comments. The rest of the team will do their best to
Yeah.
handle the messages and everything, but yeah,
Definitely.
busy time.
No pressure, Rhi. Thank you, Sin.
Thank you. And thank you everyone. I'm definitely popping by in the stream chats. From now
Look
on.
forward to that.
Like
You
on
have to play with us now on streams.
True. I will stream snipe you.
Oh, great.
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah. But we do have one more thing, a little surprise for you.
Do you?
In store. Yes.
Okay.
So
What was that?
is that someone at the door?
Is there a cake outside? I swear to God, Rhiannon, like if there's a cake outside, I'm gonna both cry and die.
Maybe, I mean, wasn't expecting anything.
Oh,
so
that's
like,
not the surprise.
I don't know. Maybe you,
Okay.
you could go check. Like, 'cause
Okay.
it might be important because like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would
So
that be okay?
maybe I will go check it out.
She'll be back in a moment. She's gonna.
Yep.
She's gonna go
Okay.
check.
I'm just gonna go check. Okay.
Okay.
In case there's like a I don't know party or an abduction or something happening behind those doors. Goodbye. No, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
Just a
Thank
second.
you.
I'm gonna.
She'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay.
She'll be back.
Yeah.
Just a
Like,
second.
stay
I do
tuned.
have
We have something planned for
I do
Sabina.
have to-
We'd like you
right
to
back.
be there for it. Just one sec.
Who is that?
Careful of the cables.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, maybe you could talk a little.
Okay.
Satcha? Okay.
What the?
Not too short to do. I'm just gonna go I'm gonna go check where Satcha is. Like, are you okay just to... I'll put it... I'm just gonna put it onto the timer. I'll be back shortly, Outlanders.
Give us guys a second then.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
Den fjärde sonen.